Welcome back to the Auto Tarko. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic roadsters of all time, refreshed and refined for a new generation, the 2026 Mazda MX-5. This little two-seater has been winning hearts since the late 80s, and Mazda continues to fine-tune its formula. The 2026 model stays true to its core DNA, but there are some key changes that make this iteration even more engaging, stylish, and modern. Starting with the exterior, the 2026 MX-5 carries forward its signature compact, athletic silhouette, but with sharper lines and a slightly more aggressive stance. Mazda has introduced a revised front fascia with slimmer LED headlights and a sleeker grille that aligns with their Kodo design philosophy. The lower bumper has been sculpted for a more aerodynamic profile, and new wheel designs, including lightweight 17-inch forged alloys on the higher trims, give the car a planted, race-ready look. The rear end also gets a mild refresh, with redesigned taillights and a subtle rear diffuser that adds both form and function. New color options, including a vibrant Soul Crystal Red 2.0 and a metallic Zircon Blue, give buyers more personalization without straying from the MX-5's refined vibe. Step inside, and you're greeted by a cabin that blends simplicity with a sense of occasion. Mazda has improved the interior materials significantly, with soft touch surfaces throughout and optional Nappa leather seats that now come in a new tan colorway. The 2026 model also brings an upgraded infotainment system with a larger 8.8-inch touchscreen, wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and a much-needed user interface overhaul that makes it more intuitive and quicker to respond. The steering wheel and gear shifter are wrapped in premium leather, and the instrument cluster has been given a digital update, while still retaining an analog tachometer in true driver-focused fashion. The cabin is cozy, no doubt, but everything feels built around the driver, making it feel like a cockpit rather than just a small car interior. When it comes to performance, the 2026 MX-5 doesn't mess with a winning formula, but it does refine it. Under the hood is the familiar 2.0-liter Skyactiv G inline-4 engine, now tuned to produce a slightly higher 187 horsepower and 151 pound-feet of torque. It may not sound like much on paper, but in a car this light, tipping the scales at just over 2,400 pounds, it's plenty. Acceleration is brisk, with a 0 to 60 time just under 6 seconds, and the car remains an absolute joy in the corners. Mazda's engineers have revised the suspension slightly for better road feedback and ride comfort, and there's a new limited slip differential standard on the club trim and above. The manual transmission is still here, thank goodness, and it's just as slick and rewarding to row through as ever. There's also a 6-speed automatic available, but honestly, if you're buying an MX-5, you owe it to yourself to go manual. The handling remains this car's crown jewel. It's balanced, agile, and communicates with the driver better than almost anything else at this price point. Whether you're carving up a mountain pass or just enjoying a weekend drive, the 2026 MX-5 feels alive, responsive, and fun in a way that most modern cars simply don't. Pricing for the 2026 MX-5 starts at around $30,000 for the base sport trim, which includes LED lights, a soft top, and the updated infotainment system. The club trim, which brings performance goodies like the limited slip diff, Bilstein shocks, and sport-tuned suspension, starts closer to $34,000. The top-tier Grand Touring comes in just under $37,000 and offers luxury touches like heated leather seats, navigation, and adaptive headlights. There's also the RF variant with the retractable hardtop, which adds about $2,000 to each trim but gives you a more coupe-like feel with added year-round usability. So, is the 2026 Mazda MX-5 worth your attention? Absolutely. It's not the fastest, it's not the most high-tech, but it offers something few cars do today: pure, unfiltered driving joy. Mazda has taken a great car and made it just a bit sharper, a bit more refined, and still just as lovable. If you're a driving enthusiast, the MX-5 remains one of the best ways to put a smile on your face without breaking the bank. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more real car reviews, right here on the Auto Tarko. Welcome back to the Auto Tarko. Today, we're diving into one of the most iconic roadsters of all time, refreshed and refined for a new generation, the 2026 Mazda MX-5. This little two-seater has been winning hearts since the late 80s, and Mazda continues to fine-tune its formula. The 2026 model stays true to its core DNA,